My initial passion for sport and fitness started from a young age. So I am part of a very competitive family. My mum and dad played sport from when I was a young age. So I spent a lot of my time standing on the sidelines, supporting them playing netball and rugby. But I've always loved the physical benefits that sport and fitness has given me. Going from being in a very corporate job, I always felt a sense of unfulfillment in life. And I knew that what I was doing previously wasn't my calling. I spent so many hours outside of work and getting excited as soon as I'd finish work to go and coach, to be involved in kind of the health, fitness and sport industry. That was sort of the catalyst, I guess, and the reminder that I wanted to then go and pursue the PFCA as a provider to work with. I also did my first PC level 2 and 3 qualification about 6 years ago through a different provider. And even though I qualified, when I did qualify, I didn't come out with that kind of same excitement and feeling of readiness to go into coaching as a career. I wanted to sort of relearn, and people might say that's a backward step, but I wanted to sort out a provider like the PFCA that had a really high caliber of coaches, that had an unbelievable community and was sort of industry leading in this space. And I wanted a provider to be able to help me not only with the knowledge and theory, but actually with the application of that, and help me then with the steps to go on and create my own business, which it absolutely did. I realised that becoming a coach was definitely the right path because I have always loved working with people, helping them to understand and realise their own capabilities, stuff that they never imagined they could ever do. And sport and fitness is such a great outlet to help people that way. So that was the reason that I wanted to go into it as a full-time role. Overcoming the moment of doubt that I had probably about leaving my current job was maybe the evidence that I'd probably gathered through my life when I'd started something and always been a proper beginner, and actually how just with a little bit of self-confidence, with the openness to learn and having a little bit of courage of stepping outside your comfort zone, but also because I'd done coaching prior to joining the PFCA, I had the evidence of people telling me like, this is the right job for you and this is the right path for you. So working with the PA, there's so many moments I can think back that have really helped me become the coach that I am. And I think one of the key things that stands out the most is they're able to bring to life that end-to-end process. So actually one of the first sessions that we had in the PFCA was all about helping us understand ourselves as a coach, understand what we stood for, understand what our brand was going to be and why we actually wanted to become a coach. But not only that, it's enabled me to take the kind of knowledge and theory based and actually apply it. So everything from client and customer acquisition to understanding the client, asking the right questions, through to movement screening, deconstructing kind of patterns and helping them with inefficiencies, all the way through to program design. And off the back of that kind of end-to-end process has allowed me, as soon as I qualified, to know exactly the right steps that I needed to take to become a coach. I think one of my favourite memories from the course was probably towards the back end of the course. So actually in our first session, we were asked about our readiness to become a coach and our worries and concerns. And then if I think back to that last session, when we'd completed the course, we were asked the same question, and the level of confidence and excitement from the room was just 10-20-fold that it was in that first ever session. And that was due to all of the support, all of the amazing materials and everything we'd learned and the application that we'd been able to follow through the course, that everyone was just super ready to then take the next step and actually go into the world and start as a coach on their own.